Here we go. It's Monday. Monday. Mamas and papas. How's everybody doing on a dreary Monday night? Mondays are no fun. As the Boomtown Rat said, I don't like Mondays. I want to shoot. Ooh, the whole day down. How are you guys doing? I guess everybody's still at home, bored out of their minds, don't know what to do. You know what to do. Even on days like today, months like the situations we're having right now, it's all good. Life goes on. Could be worse. Kai, good evening. How are you? Me? I am doing fab. Absolutely fabulous. But more importantly, how are you? Kai, did you ever watch a show called Absolutely Fabulous? It was a show from Britain. Do you know it? Do you know Ab Fab? Or any British TV shows? Which ones are famous according to you that you like or know about? Up, down, turn around, good evening. Wow, you're early tonight, up, down. You came in after like 2 minutes of me being here. Good on you, bro. I am good, thanks. No, I didn't know it. Um, yeah, I was from, I think, 90s or so. Um, it was pretty good. Pretty good. So once we get a few more people in here, you guys can tell me what you guys want to talk about. If there's anything in particular you guys want me to cover, we can discuss, we can chat. Yes, Minister. I heard of that one. I've never seen it. One of the more popular ones, I think, is Coronation Street. No, I don't know that one. I've heard of it, but I've never really. I wasn't much into British shows. The first one that got me hooked on British TV was Some Others Do Have 'Em. That was a classic. And then a couple of years ago, I watched Mrs. Brown's Boys, but that was Irish. But that was pretty funny. But Some Others Do Have 'Em was my first real comedy show from England. And then Ab Fab. I've never gotten into like Coronation Street or Downton Abbey or something like that. I never watched that. Even though I wanted to watch the movie, but I figured if I didn't watch the TV show, would I understand the movie, what it's all about? Apparently, it's about a hotel or something, and the rich people are upstairs, the poor people are downstairs. So it's kind of like a row between the two. I think that's what it's about. But again, I'm not really sure because I didn't watch the movie. But pretty soon I'm going to tell you because I don't think anybody knows. Like we talked about like my favorite cartoons and my favorite shows like Pee Wee and stuff like that, Pee Wee's Playhouse. One of my all-time favorite comedy shows was from Canada and it was in the 90s, and I'm not going to say what it is yet because I want to see if you guys can figure it out. But yeah, this show was like so funny, and it's like Canadian, so it makes it even better. But I watched like every episode of this show that I'm talking about that's from Canada. Loved it. It's okay. I like movies more than TV shows. Yeah, I prefer movies as well. It's kind of like, do you prefer the movie or do you prefer reading the book? So many people prefer to like to read the book because there's so much more detail. The problem is, well, for me anyway, I read like I guess slow, so it would take me like a really long time to read the whole book, and it's gonna take like maybe more than a month. For me, that's just like not the way to go. I'd rather watch the movie, you know, show me what's going on instead of me having to read it and use my imagination for like a whole month, too long. Like, don't get me wrong, I prefer a movie that's like 2.5 hours over like an hour and a half, but yeah, I would still rather watch the movie. Books are more different, better for those who have imagination. I have an imagination, mine's just like messed up, but it's got nothing to do with books. So, so do you have any idea what Canadian TV show I'm talking about? Any idea whatsoever? But before you answer, you know which button you got to press, right? That one. Can you hit that one? Don't hit this one. Hit this one. Turn that frown upside down. Well, turn that thumb upside down, but that doesn't rhyme. That's stupid. I have no clue. Sorry. Um, I should play the theme for it, but I can't because I think YouTube will be like, copyright. Okay, I will give you a skit from this show. I still don't think you'll know it because if you don't know which, okay, do you know, or did you ever hear the saying, I'm crushing your head, I'm crushing your head? Do you know what show that's from? My feet hurt, lol. 80 Krauser, you must have done a lot of gardening and plucking today. I can almost guarantee that's why your feet hurt, right? I mean, what other reason would you have for your feet to be hurt? That must be the reason. Scotty, hi. Scotty, I think you are new here, correct? Just out of curiosity, how did you find the channel? And by the way, welcome, Scotty. Don't forget to subscribe since you are new here. Welcome to the family, like I said. Kai Kai says, hey man, I might not be born at that time, so no clue still. Haha. Um, oh yeah, Kai Kai, I think you're like 18 or something, right? Sorry about that. I thought you would have still known what the 90s were, but yeah, if you're not born in that generation, then you're still like a little kitten. Scotty, hey, are you Canadian? Let me give you a clue, Scotty. How's your night tonight, eh? Are you Canadian as well, Scotty, or where you're from, my friend? And yeah, I'm really curious, how did you find the channel? Because I didn't post any update on Twitter or Facebook or anything like that. So just curious how you found me. But anyway, the show I was talking about, because there's no way Kai Kai is going to figure this out, is, and once I tell you though, Kai Kai, you should look this up because seriously, these guys were hilarious. The Kids in the Hall. Ever heard of them? They ran for 5 seasons on the CBC. And the thing was, for the Kids in the Hall, Lorne Michaels, who produced Saturday Night Live, or sorry, Saturday Night Live, actually produced the Kids in the Hall. So, and they just did skits much like the way they did in Saturday Night Live, only better. 5 guys. They were awesome. One of my favorite shows, almost of all time. And Canadian, so worth it. 80 Krauser, 3 wheelbarrows of red potatoes alone. That's a lot of potatoes, Krauser. Saw your Sour Patch video the other day in my recommend and the funny Joe Biden video. Hey, that's cool. Yeah, I did that Joe Biden one and got a lot of flack for it because a lot of people thought I was being like fake news. So they couldn't tell the difference between fake news and sarcasm. But I'm glad you liked it. And I can't believe you even saw my Sour Patch video. It was just something I did just randomly. I don't usually do like food reviews or something, but figured, you know what? Why not? Show people what it's like, and it's an experience, I guess. A lot of places don't even have this around, so why not try it? Where are you from, Scotty? Because I was gonna say that if you're in the States, you guys don't have a lot of the flavors of chips that we have. So potato chips, right? So Kai Kai. Okay, I will take a look at it. Thanks for the recommendation. No problem, Kai Kai. Anytime. I thought it was funny. It's just a joke. Exactly, Scotty. You get it. I kind of figured you'd get it. That's why you're here. You see? Kai Kai, let me guess. You have water tonight instead of pop. And I already drank it. I didn't even bring it upstairs tonight. I already had it. So Yeah. Oh, you must remember the water from yesterday. Trying to get into the routine of drinking water instead of pop because, like I said, I don't think it's a really good idea to drink pop in the middle of like before going to bed. Cause you like massive stomach problems. At least it does to me anyway. But Arkansas, home of the Razorbacks. I don't know why. I always tell people like they tell me what part of the states they're from, and I always give them like a team from their home state. Have you ever seen Reign of Fire, the movie about the dragon apocalypse? No. What year is that from? Reign of Fire. Let me check it out. So it's REIGN, right? Let's see. Reign of Fire. 2002. Who's in it? Anybody famous in it? Leon, Nombre, FN, HI. Who is in Reign of Fire? Oh, Christian Matthew McConaughey and Christian Bale. Wow, I never even heard of it. I guess because I'm not usually into like those kind of movies, like Dragon style or even Game of Thrones. I know I'll probably get flack for that, being a whole bunch of people are into like Game of Thrones and stuff. But I've never been into like dragons or like even knights. You know, not really my bag. But to each their own. Scotty, love that picture frame and dream catcher. Thank you, my man. That's the dream catcher that really does work for me, anyways. And I don't know, like you're the sixth or seventh person that mentioned the frame, as opposed to the picture, which was my first cat Cricket. So actually, the title of that picture is Circle of Life because it's like my cat's gone now, so he's like looking out the window and he's still like keeping an eye out. Anyway, I know it might sound cheesy or whatever, but leave it at that. Let's see what else here. Leon, what do you say, my man? What do you say? It's a nice ass frame, though. Scotty, do you know what kind of frame it is? Because everybody that I've talked about that frame said it's either like a marble 202, marble 303, marble 404. I have no idea. But you guys are really into frames, I see. I should have made like a frame channel. I'd have like 1 million subscribers by now, judging by the look of it. Marble 2020, Kai Kai. Yeah, or like the year you were born, Marble 2002. McConaughey plays a crazed Kentucky National Guardsman turned dragon slayer. It's awesome. I might check it out then. Sounds okay. Of course, I'll have to check out the trailer first, but might be able to convince me. No clue. If I had to guess, probably a marble 908. I have no idea. I've gotten so many different answers, and there is really no way to know, right? It's not like it's going to be like engraved somewhere on it or something. So if I really wanted to know, would I have to like take it in somewhere? Not like I'm going to. I'm just curious. How would I know exactly what frame it is? That way, for the next 35 people that come in and ask me what kind of frame it is, I'll know. So many dragon movies. Reign of Fire, Dragon Heart, Aragon, Age of the Dragons, Merlin and the War of the Dragon, Pete's Dragon. Isn't there also How to Train Your Dragon? 3 of them, I think. Christian Cuevas Nutsacks. Christian, how's it going? I was going to say, how's your nutsacks, but that's kind of rude. Unless you want me to say it. Where'd you get the frame? If you know, send me a link. To be honest with you, I've had it for so long, I have no idea. I mean, it's more than 20 years, maybe. Yeah, older than Kai Kai. But no, I don't remember where I got it from. Tired, but I got some peanut M&Ms, so I'm good. Oh, you know what's really good? Did you guys ever have Reese's Pieces? Or not? Is it Reese's Pieces? The Reese's chocolate, not the small Reese's Pieces, but buttercups. You know the peanut butter cups? Those, if you guys like peanut butter and chocolate, those are really good. What are some of your favorite chocolate bars, gang? Instead of me always telling you guys what I like, tell me what you guys like. Eddie Krauser's just kicking it right now with some peanut M&Ms. So he's all settled in, ready for the show, ready to chit chat. I'm doing great, brother. Cheers. All right, Christian. All good, my man. Scotty, what's your favorite dinner? Well, hmm. As long as it's Italian, I'm good. So either pizza, lasagna, cannelloni, pasta, linguine, macaroni. I can go on and on and on. As long as it's Italian, I'm there. And judging by my like skinny frame, you'd be surprised. But if you give me a plate of whatever Italian, it'll be gone pretty quickly. Pretty quickly. All right, let's see what else we got. Is there a picture frame appreciation group I don't know about or what? It seems like you found that channel, Lady Krauser. Seems every night there's somebody asking about it, right? Snickers Master Race. Snickers has got how many different kind? I thought it was only like a Snickers chocolate bar. They don't have like different flavors and stuff, do they? How skinny are you? Um, hmm, maybe 180, 185 lbs pounds. So, but it's all good as long as I'm like not like what's that word? Bulimic or something, then I'm fine, right? I hope. But you know what? I think it's much harder and much worse. Uh, Can you see your ribs? No, I don't think so. No. If you maybe like go through the massive amount of hair I have, you might be able to see them, but no, you can't. I'm kidding. I don't think so anyway. But no, that would be too. That's yeah, that's like skeleton material. I'm not that bad. But like I was saying, yeah, I think it's harder to like lose weight than it is to gain weight. It all has to do with the metabolism. So as long as you have a good metabolism, you're fine. I want to see if I can find that story that I read the headline the other night about the priest and the nun. Let me try to find it and then I hope I can find it. Are you anorexic? No, I'm not anorexic. Like I said, I'm just on the skinny side, but not anorexic. I'm smoking some GMO strain right now, says Christian. Is that like some kind of marijuana or something? Sorry, I'm not up on my smoking terminology because I don't smoke, never have. But what is that? Here we go. From 2017, there was a story. Nun in Argentina arrested for helping five priests rape deaf children. We got to read that. Do you smoke or chew? Are you asking Christian? Because if you're asking me, it's neither neither. So we'll go on tonight till about midnight Eastern, which is in about another 40 or so minutes. Because as I've said before, the battery on this phone lasts about an hour, and I don't want to keep it on the charger because I would have to bend over and talk bent over, and it gets very uncomfortable. So we'll go on for about another 40 minutes or so. If you guys have any questions, shoot them along. Yes, my good sir, I use it for medicinal use. That's all good, man. That's all good. You do what you got to do. You know what I mean? So let's why off so soon? No, it's still another 40 minutes. We got a long time. As I was saying, because I can't charge my phone. If I plug it into the charger, I'd have to stand slouched over because the cord isn't long enough to reach where I'm sitting right now. So that's why I usually go for about an hour each night. But I'll be back again tomorrow night. You could just check on the About page on YouTube, on my About page, and you'll see that I'm on almost every night at 11 p.m. I do put up my schedule up on there, so you could always check that out. But usually it's around 11 p.m. Eastern. Scotty already misses you. I miss you too, Scotty, but I'm not going anywhere just yet. So you're gonna have to stick around a little while longer and put up with me, I guess. Make sure you subscribe, all right, Scotty? I don't want to keep telling you. Hope you did already. This is the picture of that nun I was just telling you about, and I'll read the story in a sec. But that's her. being led away. Now you may be saying, what did she do? What did she do? My favorite exercise used to be playing soccer, but nowadays you can't play anything. A Roman Catholic nun stands accused of helping 5 priests sexually abuse deaf children. Kosaka Kumiko. Oh, Kumiko, that was the name of the treasure hunter movie I was talking about the other day. But anyway, this has nothing to do with that. This is, am I fast? I'm not Hussein Bolt or something. Kusaka Kumiko, 42, allegedly helped their priest cover up, this is too graphic, A and V rape, funneling an oral S at the institution for deaf students in Argentina. Man, this is too graphic, I think. I don't know how much I can read of this. Anyway, here's another picture of her and with the kids, and there's the priest on the bottom in the wheelchair. Story's a little nasty. I don't think I can read this on YouTube. I don't know, maybe down the road in the future I'll set up like a Patreon channel or something where I can post videos and talk about like more than graphic things, you know what I mean? Here's another picture. Here's one of the priests that has been accused. She stands accused of physically abusing students in her care. Authorities in Argentina say she had been on the run for about a month before turning herself in. Local media showed the nun in handcuffs and wearing her habit and a bulletproof vest as she was escorted by police to a court hearing. Kumiko denied any wrongdoing during the 8-hour hearing on Thursday. If found guilty, the accused faces 10 to 50 years in prison. Corradi, who was the priest, had earlier been accused in Italy of abusing students at the Institute in Verona, a notorious school for the deaf where hundreds of children are believed to have been sexually assaulted over the years by 24 priests and religious brothers. Anyway, this story is nasty. Let's forget about it. 80 Krauser, I had some bad wisdom teeth and I used that CBD oil, then the free kind, to help with the pain. Kind of expensive, but it works sort of. So I guess you're okay now, right? The original Shoe Nice. Good evening, everyone. Original Shoe Nice, welcome to the channel. I believe you are new here as well. I usually ask people who just joined and I'm not familiar with them, how did you hear about the channel? I'm just curious because I don't do any kind of advertising, especially when I do a live stream. So just curious, how did you find me? But welcome, and please do subscribe to the channel and make sure you hit that bell icon to be notified each and every time I make a new video. I should put that on a loop. I say that every single time. Scotty, is that an iPad? No, sir, it's Android tablet. 80 Krauser, there was almost one of those rings in Pennsylvania busted a couple years ago. They're showing up everywhere, 80 Krauser? There's so much of that going on, and it's been years and years and years. Scotty, what's up, Show Nice? Show Nice eats a bunch of weird stuff. Don't tell me you found me from the Chips Ahoy video too, then. I typed in coronavirus. Wow, I'm surprised that I showed up on one of those. I would have figured that's a lot of competition for that word, but I appreciate that you found me. And yeah, I posted a lot of live stream and videos about the coronavirus, so I'm glad you found me. So as I said, please do subscribe, and if you have time, that button, please smash that one, or gently tap it. 80 Krauser had to get 5 wisdom teeth and molars removed in one go. Several were impacted. That must have been so painful. Did it knock you out for a couple of days, or you still feeling it, or what? The original Shoe Nice, a long time ago. Yeah, I'm sure, because I've done live streams back in January when it first started out in China, in Wuhan. That's when we started with the live streams about it. And we were telling everybody, don't follow mainstream media because they're not talking about it yet. And it's going to come. It's going to come. And nobody took it serious, right? Only the people that were on the live stream totally were understanding and saying, you know what? I'm scared because you can feel that this is coming our way. And lo and behold, 2 months later, the news got a hold of it, then started talking about it. Too little, too late. You need to get prepared for these things very early in life. As soon as you hear or feel a threat about it at all, get prepared. I mean, this is your life. You only have one. So that's what we discussed way back in January. Scotty says, Shoe Nice was on before they were famous. I'll check out your channel later on then, Shoe Nice. So what do? You do like food reviews, or what do you do? ASMR or mukbang or whatever it's called? What is it? Edie Krauser says, it was about a year ago. Compared to the pain of the teeth, the recovery was nothing. Cruiser says, you are so correct. Um, as I was saying in yesterday's live stream, as well as the day before, we have done some horror movies, trivia games, where I would ask questions and you guys in the chat would answer what movie am I talking about, what movie am I giving hints to. What I'm thinking of doing is for about a 4 or 5 night period, every night at 11 p.m., I would have the live stream and we would have a horror movie game night kind of thing. Whereas the winner at the end of the 4 or 5 days would get a horror Blu-ray movie from me, sealed and everything. Of course, I'm not going to send you guys a used one. And I think it'd be a lot of fun. You guys would win a movie. Hopefully the smartest one would come out on top and then would get that movie sent to them. So if you guys are interested, then make sure you did subscribe and check the about page. You will be notified when that game will start. But in the meantime, we'll still be broadcasting every night at 11 unless otherwise noted in the about page. So get up on your horror movies as quick as possible, because some of the questions are not going to be easy. I'm not going to give you questions where you can just, hey, you know what, this will be so easy, I just got to Google them. No. So that's all the information I'm going to give you about that. The first night we did that, we only did it for one night and it was kind of fun. I only asked like 10, 15 questions. And I think Kai absolutely destroyed the field. 80 Krauser did okay. But very, very big disappointment in Knife Collector. He knows what I'm talking about. What's up, Scotty? The man, the myth, the legend. What up? Another newbie. Welcome to the channel. What up with you, the man, the myth, the legend? And as I asked the other few folks that joined me tonight, how did you find the channel? And don't forget to subscribe. Appreciate you coming along. Welcome to the family. So last night I read you guys the story about that Japanese guy who killed 17 people. Tonight it was the nun, but this one was a little more too graphic, I think. I don't know how or what YouTube would allow me to say and what they wouldn't allow me to say, so I don't want to read too much about it because I might get in trouble for it. Search coronavirus. Oh, another one. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, I'm surprised. So two of you typed in coronavirus tonight and found me. Perfect timing, as I only came on here, half an hour ago. And I'll be on for about another half hour. And then we'll be back again tomorrow night. I might post a few videos tomorrow during the daytime. I'm not quite sure yet. Depends if there is anything breaking and whatnot that's really serious. We can always come on. Christian says, I've been sub to you since January when it started, bro. That's great, man. I appreciate that. Love your wall with the frame and dreaming catcher. Another one with the frame. Do you guys not like my picture? The picture? It's all about the frame, huh? For you guys, huh? Dreamcatcher. There's that one. Love that one. And as I showed, there it is again, the frame. So without telling him, okay, don't tell him the answer or what you believe. The man, the myth, the legend. What frame is that? What model or whatever you want to call it? What can I say? It's a nice frame. I'm just toying with you, of course. Thank you. I appreciate your kind words. So is DT, the president, is he really trying or taking that, I know I'm going to screw up this word, but I'll try, hydroxychloroquine, hydroxychloroquine. Is he trying that? I'm really curious. 80 Krauser, you need to make the frame your channel image. You will get thousands of subs. 80 Krauser, you know what I should do? I should make it my cover art. Just the one line of the frame, going across. I should just do that. Oh my God, I love cricket. Don't worry. Thanks, Kai. You can count on you. Probably it's a marble 408. I've had everybody that I've asked has given me a different model number. They all say the marble, but 408, 202, 303, 404, everything but a repeat. I think he's saying he wants us to take it weird. LOL. Take it. Or as Pennywise said to Georgie about his boat, take it. So yeah, do you guys think that DT is taking it? I know a lot of people believe that he wants us to believe he's taking it, but the myth, the man, the myth, the legend. Can I have the frame? Did you subscribe? He said so, but he also had the zinc with it. They had like 2 or 3 people test positive at the White House. Yeah, who really knows? I don't think he took it. Your hat has a sticker on it. Shattering Poet. I know, I'm waiting for somebody to take it off. There's one here, and there's one here. And since I don't want to do it, who's going to do it? Especially now, it's like if they're coming close to me, I'd be like, no, Corona, stay away, please. So maybe I'll wait until after Corona goes away, and then I'll tell somebody on the street, hey, you want to pull my sticker off? But I don't know. I just like to keep it on there. It's just a thing. Yeah. And Shattering Poet, you are new here as well, am I correct? Did you do a search for coronavirus and you found me? Is that how you found me, huh, Shattering Poet? I don't like to remove stickers on my hat either, Kai. All right. You should take the hat off. Why? You don't like me with the hat on? Or you don't like that I support the Oilers? I could take the hat off and maybe I'll put like the frame on top of my head or something, but then nobody will focus on me. They'll all be like, oh, that's a cool frame. That's a cool frame. I'll be like, what are you talking about? And you'd be like, the one on top of your head. Harley, Corona, stay away from me. Exactly. Leave my stickers where they are. You can play with my stickers when like Corona's over. And then again, maybe not. And I don't care if you're wearing gloves and have a mask on. Don't touch me. And don't touch my hat. But you can look at my frame. Since that's all you guys want. And again, guys, I'm just kidding. Super chat for the hat off. If I had super chat enabled, which I don't, I might next month. Not sure yet. But okay, here's the deal. When I do put up super chat, and when I do get like into the YouTube partner program, I'll put that as an option. Okay, you guys can send me a super chat if you want me to take my hat off, if you really want to. Christian says it is a Chinese flu. Oh, I'm not going to get into that because, like, as DT said, ask China, blame China. It's not the country that you should be blaming. But anyways, 80 Krauser. I actually went to a hockey game once. We had an ice hockey team once upon a time called the Moccasins. Was that like in the American Hockey League or what league was that? I don't remember that team. Kai says not a Chinese flu. See, that's the problem when you say that, Christian. It's like people like Kai are going to take offense to that because they're Chinese. So it's got nothing to do with the people themselves. You know what I mean? So they'll take it as a hit to them. So I like to old Oreo hats with the realistic bird. Yeah, Baltimore, the Baltimore Oriole hat. I had one of those like years and years ago. Those were good. I also have a San Francisco Giants hat, my favorite baseball team. Sharing Poet, don't forget to subscribe and please smash that like button if you have time. I would appreciate that very much. Kai says, not even funny. Yeah, you see what I'm saying, Christian? It's a very delicate issue when you say those kind of things, especially when it's got to do with race. But the man, the myth, the legend. What do you mean? All we want is the frame. Well, some of you want my hat. Some of you want the stickers off my hat. The original show nice. Chinese flu. The man, is it a Chinese flu? 80 Krauser. Chinese labs were working with gain of function on coronaviruses, but so was US, UK, Australia, pretty much everyone. Christian Cuevas says, I wasn't being racist. I meant it came from China. No, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, but people, once you say about their country or whatever, you know how they're going to, fight back, right? Or defend themselves or whatever. So that's all I'm saying about that. I'm not saying you're being racist or nothing like that. No. No. But there was a funny thing that I read on, I think it was Twitter. One person said, it's the Chinese flu. Oh, I wish I remember exactly how it went. Oh, because it came from China. And then another person replied, um, oh, I wish I could remember that. I don't want to say it wrong. Hold on a second. Um, 80 Krauser, no idea what league I was. It was like when I was 4 when I went. When they scored, we threw plastic snakes. Much like in Detroit, they throw the octopus. Do you think Major League Baseball will start up with no fans? Shuddering Poet, I don't see why not. The only problem is where are you gonna play the games? They've already started it in Korea. They've started soccer again in Korea. By the way, did you see this past weekend in Seoul? They had a game and they put fake fans in the stands for the game, for the soccer game. But get this, they used real dolls. You know those sex real dolls? It was hilarious. And not only that, they put the mask on their face too. So how is that? That's hilarious. Christian, no need to be sorry, man. No need to be sorry. It's just your opinion. You just a little misunderstanding from somebody else. I'm all right. Don't worry about it. The man, the myth, the legend. Can you walk on your hands? The only one that was safe was the swine flu. The pigs still gave us bacon. Yeah, see? No, I cannot walk on my hands. Why, are you able to do that? That's pretty talented if you are. I don't even like walking. I'd rather drive. So that answers that question. Okay, so let me try to think of it. They said something like it came from China, so it's the Chinese flu. And then another person said, you came from your mom's vagina, but we don't call you your mom's vagina. Something like that. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, it was hilarious, but I'm translating it really, really poorly. Absolute co. The man, the myth, the legend. Where are you from? Because as I said, you're new here as well as Shattering Poet. Where are you from, Shattering Poet? And what do you think? Do you think the Major League Baseball is gonna start? I think of the four sports, baseball would be the safest bet to say it will restart. It's a shame that with all the Houston Astros controversy, Alabama, home of the Crimson Tide, it was a shame that with all the Houston Astros controversy, we didn't get to see the revenge plotted against them. Because I think the over and under, uh, as far as hit batsmen of the Houston Astros, I think it was up to like 82 or something, which is one, or no, 81 and a half, which is one every 2 games. I would have bet the over. I think so many people were pissed off at the Astros for cheating. There was going to be so much retaliation, and their arrogance, even after they got caught, still denying it, still saying, "Oh, look, we're just focused on playing baseball." Yeah, okay. Let's see. Let's see how good you are now that you don't have the necessities of cheating to win. But it would have been a very interesting baseball year. I hope it does come back soon. I'm looking forward to all the sports coming back soon, but especially soccer. I'm a big time soccer fan. I was pumped to see that Korea got started on time, and I'm pumped again that Germany started this past weekend. The only thing that really sucks is these no fans. I remember before Italy got shut down, the soccer season got shut down or put on hold. They had about a week's worth of games without fans, and I almost felt guilty watching it without fans. It just feels different. Feels like what am I missing? You know what I mean? It was just so not enjoyable. But at the same time, it's better than nothing at all, as we can feel it now. Any kind of sport, right? But especially the sport you're really passionate about, it really sucks. Alabama, the man, the myth, the legend. Where do you work? I'd rather not say right now. Let's just say I like to drive. Uh, Kai Kai, someone said it is a Chinese virus. It came from China. Someone replied, hold on, it just got deleted. Hold on. It came from China. Someone replied, you came from your mom's China, but we still call you Julie. That's it. That was it. Hello, everyone. Hey, welcome, Tia. It's been a while. I haven't seen you here. The man, the myth, the legend. Can I be a mod? I'm okay right now for mods, though, but stick around. Maybe in a couple months. You never know. Christian Cuevas Nutsacks. What are we going to do about the World Cup now? Well, the World Cup isn't until 2022, so it should still be okay. The the World Cup qualifications were supposed to start after summertime. I think that should still be okay, and they'll probably be played behind closed doors anyways, no fans. So it should still be fine. As far as the MLS and that goes, still no clue about that. What's going to happen, if it's still going to continue or if they're going to cancel it for this year, like they did for the Olympics and the Euro 2020. Actually, European 2020 soccer got canceled until next year, and I'm still hoping the Champions League will still have a chance to get restarted because my favorite team, Juventus, is still in it. So we'll see what happens. There's no way anybody will know right now, right? It's just everybody's going to assume this, assume that. Until we actually know, there's no clue. Harley, no. Hello, everyone from Roswell, New Mexico, UFO country. Did you see any, Harley? Tonight, yesterday, day before, tomorrow? Christian, I love soccer also. Well, with the name of Christian Cuevas, I'm guessing you're South American, right? I think you said you were from Argentina or something, didn't you? Home of Messi, Higuain, and my favorite player, Paulo Dybala. The man, the myth, the legend. You're a trucker, aren't you? No way. Total opposite of a trucker, that's for sure. I'm not big enough to be a trucker. I told you I'm on the skinny side, so I never seen a 185-pound trucker. But thanks. Thanks for guessing. Been busy packing. Where you going? You moving? Tia? Christian, bro, I love soccer. Yeah, I could talk about soccer for hours, but then a lot of people would exit the channel. Only the soccer fanatics would stick around. 80 Krauser, those ginormous stadiums are huge scams anyway. Probably have to use more sensible venues. Yeah, a lot of the stadiums, like even where are you talking about baseball? Even where the Blue Jays play, their capacity is 55,000, and once they don't pack it in even, because the problem with baseball is by halfway through the season, you know if you're going to be in the playoffs or not. So I think last year their average attendance was like 11,000. Even Tampa Bay had problems. A lot of stadiums, it's just too big, too big. Tia says, "Yep, I'm moving back into town." But weren't you already in town beside up in North Bay or something, no? The man, the myth, the legend says 185 is a very healthy weight. Thank you, I appreciate that. 6 feet, 185, I guess is pretty healthy. I mean, like I said, it's not like I'm bulimic or something, so, but I appreciate the kind words. 80 Krauser says pretty much every sport except maybe soccer, since for some reason people like it. I kid. It's all good, 80 Krauser. It's all good, especially Europeans, because there's only two things that are important to Europeans, and especially Italians, and that's religion and soccer. Heaven forbid that there's like a massive soccer game when it's time for church. But then go figure. Soccer games are usually played on Sunday. Church day. Christian says 80 got jokes, lol. Well, he's had a long day, planting and taking potatoes from the field, so he deserves to let in a few jokes here and there. The man, the myth, the legend. I'm 5'6" and 480 pounds. Serious? Did you try to like lose the weight, or do you have some kind of pills you take, or how are you trying to lose it? How old are you, if I may ask? 5'6", 480. But is that because you have like what's that? What's that? Some kind of gland or something that makes you gain weight? Is it 22? So is it from like does the family have a history of obesity, or when did you start getting big? If you don't mind me asking. Of course, you don't have to answer anything I'm asking you. It's all good. I mean, if you're comfortable, then feel free. If not, then I totally understand too. 80 Krauser. My uncle married an Egyptian COPT or cop. No, Egypt corporate maybe. They are big soccer people too. I just don't get it myself. It's basically, you know what? It's as big in Europe as the NFL is for Americans. I mean, I've never understood the fact of why is there so many people infatuated with the NFL, and then when you mention that gambling comes into the picture, that's the answer. I mean, why else are they raking in millions and millions and billions of dollars and charging so much for a 30-second ad spot during the Super Bowl? But I'd much rather watch the NCAA football championship as opposed to the Super Bowl. I've always been a big college football fan as opposed to NFL, and I've also been a big college basketball fan as opposed to the NBA. I've always said that I think college kids play because they play with their heart, not for the money, you know. Whereas NFL, NBA, all the professional leagues, even soccer, it's all about the money. Of course it is. But the college kids, they're not playing for the money, are they? I don't think so. The man, the myth, the legend. No, just like eating. You got to be careful though. I know you're only 22 and stuff, but that kind of weight, you got to be careful, my man. Try to cut down more and more each day or something, because that's a serious weight problem. You got to get that checked, my friend. Coptic Christian. They are the descendants of the ancient Egyptians, where most of those in the country today are Arabs. Ah, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. Thank you for letting me know. That's interesting. So 11:47. All right, guys, we'll go on for guys, gals, and everything in between. We'll go on for about another 12 minutes. And then, like I said, I will prepare something to talk about again tomorrow. But if you guys have any questions or anything, shoot them my way. No question remains unturned. Unless you're like some of the people that asked me a couple of days ago, what's my social insurance number? What's my address? And I'm like, no, and no. Why some people ask these kinds of questions is really beyond me. But trolls will be trolls and bots will be bots, and that's that. What did you make, 80 Krauser, when you gather all these potatoes? Do you make it in like some kind of soup, or do you have it with like beef stew and potatoes, meat and potatoes? What do you have with all these potatoes? Do you just store them for like the rest of the year, or and is that like your main thing, or you also do corn, right? And you were saying something about chicory yesterday or the day before. Is that you put that in soup too? Is that what that is? Because I mean, if you knew Andrew Dice Clay, like I said, chicory dickory dock, some chick was. Never mind. Andrew Dice Clay, classic comedian. Gone are the days of those funny men. Although one guy I totally dig nowadays is Sebastian Maniscalco. If you guys don't know who he is, YouTube him after the stream is over. You guys will have a laugh. He's an Italian comedian. He is good. He is good. He's been around for about 4 or 5 years now, but Picture frame, etc. Love that frame. I know. Picture frames. Yep. I'm gonna definitely make that my cover art tomorrow. Watch. Then all of a sudden I'll wake up and I'll have like 1,000 new subscribers, all because of this picture frame, and I have you guys to thank for that, perhaps. Harley, no. Wow, legend. I'll pray for you. I have trouble eating. I only two small meals a day, only weigh 165 pounds. I hate food. Yeah, it could add up pretty quickly, you guys. You really got to be careful nowadays, especially now being on lockdown and everything. It's so much easier to gain weight and eat and eat and eat and not even realize it until it's like too late. And then you can't even go like exercise or something. What are you gonna do? Go for a walk? It's about all you can do, right? Christian, bro, I'm gonna check him out. Yeah, again, Sebastian Maniscalco. I think it's Maniscalco. That's the last name. Sebastian. Sebastian. Maniscalco. He had a couple of specials on Netflix as well. Really funny guy. Check him out. Let me know what you think of him after you see him. Storing them for now. This is 80 Krauser. Storing them for now, but I made some new potatoes with green beans the other day. You're making me hungry. You're making my 185-pound body hungry. Maybe you can put some more weight on me. Picture frames. What kind of frame is it anyway? Oh, don't even get me started. Okay, it is. Take your choice. Marble 101, marble 202, marble 303, marble 404, marble. Get my point? I don't know. But I bet you if I show you, you're going to give me a marble, some number I never heard of yet. Here. It's a marble 625, 2.4 ACW. Actually, it's not. I don't know what it is. 80 Krauser. No trickery, though. Gotta plant some sweet corn soon, though. I do have some pink-eye peas planted. We eat those a lot. Pink-eye peas. Are they pink or are they green? If I had to guess, probably 876. Your guess is as good as mine. I'm going to guess a 1, 2, 3. Probably going to make potato salad tomorrow. Okay, now you're seriously getting me hungry. Shoot some over my way, okay? I'm sure by the time I get it, it won't be so fresh, but hey, at least you tried. When did you have that problem when you had all your teeth pulled out? How long ago was that? And how long were you knocked out for? Like, don't they have to put you to sleep or something? I don't think you can stay awake during that procedure, right? Damn, that'd be so painful. I hate going to the dentist. To be honest with you, I don't even remember the last time I went. I'm so scared of that. My biggest fear, okay, like I love horror movies and seeing all that blood and gore and everything doesn't bother me at all. But one thing in any movie, as well as in real life, if I see it, I freak out. Needles. Oh my God. Just the thought of them is like, oh, I get like all like shaky and stuff. When I have to go for like a blood test, oh my God, I start sweating and everything. Picture frames. Where did you get it? I have no idea. It was over 20 years ago. I really don't know. But in case you were actually wondering about the photo, yeah, that's my first cat Cricket, which nobody seems to ask me about except Kai Kai. She respects that. But again, kidding, kidding, kidding. You guys are all more interested in the frame. I get it. I love potato. 80. Well, Kai Kai says I love potato, and the original Show Nice doesn't at all. He hates potato salad. So the original Show Nice. Are you going to do your next food video showing how much you hate potato salad? I'm going to definitely have to subscribe to your channel if you're like a food channel as well or something, or whatever kind of channel you are. I'm going to check your channel out when we're done. 80 Krauser, bro, do you keep showing up asking about picture frame? Is it a fetish? I don't know what it is about these picture frames. This one in particular, I don't know. Every single time we do a live stream for like 5 straight days, the topic is always going to the picture frames. That's definitely going to be my first tag once this video is over. I'm putting that picture frame in the description. Picture frame. Like 2 years ago, didn't get knocked out, just got 4 shots in my gums. But didn't you feel it then if you were awake the whole time? Knife collector, didn't know if I was going to make it. My internet keeps going out. Knife collector, you better be here once we start our movie trivia. Because you need to get more than like half a point this time, okay? I will let you know once I do that movie trivia. But yeah, I definitely want you in here. You guys have to come in and play. Like I said, it's going to be a lot of fun, and there's going to be a prize. Who doesn't want a free prize, right? Picture frames. Oh, picture frames, picture frames, picture frames. YouTube's going to recognize that word and put me on the top for anything to do with picture frames. Do you want to be fatter? Maybe 10, 15 pounds, but I've been like this all my life, so I'd have to say, no, I'm all right. I don't mind. The original Show Nice. Come check it out, bro. I definitely will. Like I said, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and if you guys haven't hit that thumbs up, please do so. I would appreciate it. Tia, what is going on with the picture frames? I'm lost. Tia, for 5 days straight, I've been doing a mobile live stream, and for 5 days straight, people keep asking me, what model is that picture frame? I better make sure I never slip up and give my address, or I am definitely going to be robbed. Just for the picture frame. They're not going to take anything in this house. I can guarantee you. The only place they're going to run up to is my room and look at that picture frame, and it's gone bye-bye. But guys, if you do that, please leave the dream catcher, all right? At least I can still have a nice sleep without nightmares. 80 Krauser, Mom used to work at barbecue restaurant. She makes it. Yum. Knife collector. Oh, 80 Krauser, I felt it. I felt it some, but was mostly numbed up. Yeah, that's, I guess you'd have to be pretty knocked up in order to, or numbed up. I don't mean knocked up. You have to be pretty numbed up in order to not feel that kind of pain. Knife collector, thin people tend to live longer. I think so as well. I don't know why that is, because you'd have to think that, yes, obese people do have a lot of problems because of their weight, but also at the same time, thin people should have a lot of problems too because they don't have enough nourishment or whatever in their system either, right? But yeah, I think thin people do live longer. And I don't know for you guys, but even the Shoe Nice, do you have problems with like views and stuff, like going up and going down the last maybe week? Because I've noticed that some videos I've been posting, even these live streams, like last night it'll show that the night before I have 50 views, and then this afternoon it has like, it shows 20 views total, and then a couple hours later it'll show it has like 35 views and then back down again. Is it just me, or you guys also, whoever posts videos, have that same problem the last few days anyway? It's probably YouTube, but just wondering. Doesn't really matter either way. I was just curious. Felt that some was mostly numbed up. Picture frames. Been doing research. It's a 407 or 421 marble. How can you do research on what I showed you? Because I mean, you can't even really see it that clearly. So how would you come up with that number? I should have asked everybody, how did they come up to that assumption that it's a marble whatever number they said? But anyways, have we all got a headache about picture frames yet? I mean, I'm open to talking about everything, and if you guys want to talk about picture frames all night, all right. Well, at least for another minute, because I got to get going soon, because as a little beep beep just did, the battery's going to die. Bro, it's YouTube. I've been losing subscribers as well. Yeah, okay, so that's why I figured it was YouTube. But again, don't worry about it. If you're producing content as well, Christian, just keep on doing what you're doing. People will come, you know? Be yourself is all that you can do. It's YouTube, Mavakaga. So it is. Okay, that's what I figured. Shoe Nice, thanks. Guys, it's been an hour. You know what it's time for? It's time for goodbyes. But again, make sure you guys remember, I will be back 11 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night. Do set your schedules to be here with me, and don't forget to join me. Check the About page each and every day. You will see, and it'll be updated every time. I will post my schedule as much as possible. Guys, gals, everything in between, I appreciate each and every one of you for joining me tonight. If you are new here, again, don't forget to subscribe because chances are you won't find me next time if you didn't. Picture frames, of course, we have to end off talking about picture frames. I would say to find something on Amazon because just take a picture of the frame and send it. But I'm not selling it. So I am off to go to sleep with my picture frame over my head for the night. Guys, gals, everything in between, I appreciate each and every one of you. Peace and love. Peace and love. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Family first. Remember, you only have one. Take care of yourselves, all right? Honestly, we're a family here. Stay strong. Be positive. For now, forever. Mavakaga out.